Good morning, members. Steve Loader here from the Rich River Golf Club. I've got Steve Morgan with me. We're reporting in for our wrap-up of round 2 and a preview of round 3. I don't think I've tipped a team right yet, so let's bring someone in with a bit of sensibility. Might be able to shed some light on some of my blind tipping. So we'll move into our results of last week. Our first match, Jokers versus the Bugs. Captain's game this one, Kate Burke, 42 points for the Bugs and Glenn Rogers, 74. Obviously those scores were doubled. It does highlight that your captain for the week really does need to play well to put you in a good position to win. So Kate's done a lot of work on her game this week, so I'm confident she'll be back bigger and better this week. Our next match was the Turtles versus the Heroes, and we had a draw here, amazingly, at 180 apiece. Joel Watson doing a nice job there. Mark Scholes also 78 for his team. So
good score from Scholesy.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty consistent, Scholes, isn't he?
Yeah.
Holds that team together, really, when you think about it. I'm sure that other people in that team, I was going to say clowns, that's not nice.
No. Going okay, but they'll fall off the perch, I think.
All right, I'll leave you to stir that pot. So our next match was Hump Day versus the Kelly Gang, and the Kelly Gang, way too good. Justin Kirk was 74. Sadly, Ian Phillips just couldn't bear the load to get his team over the line, and the Kelly Gang all pretty consistent there too. I think every score bar one in the 30s. Two actually.
Yeah, good. So, consistent. Good form.
The Coulda Beans versus the M-Hacks, I call them, Daddies, which is Simon Reed's team. So this one, the Coulda Been champions, getting it done by 1 point. So good tight match, 169 to 168. The Doc, Simon Locke, a bit of a journey, I think, to get to actually back to Rich River last week to play, but they got the chocolates by 1 point. The other boys a bit unlucky there. Hunter Reed did a pretty good job with 62, but he didn't have a lot of help beyond that. Simon Reed and Wade Pitson, 36, 34, and then they, unfortunately, that team, Luke's 36. I tell a lie, they've actually done okay when you look at that. It was just the fact that Simon just got him over the line. Dimple Balls versus your mob here, Morg. So Stewie Manser, 70, and you 74.
Yes.
Talk me through the rest of this.
Well, we started and I thought I'd keep an eye on Stewie. Had a little side bet that whoever lost out of Stewie and I had to wear the Naga hat this Saturday.
Right.
And I was about 5 holes in. I thought I'd see how Stewie went. He started birdie, par, birdie. And I thought, I'm in a lot of trouble here.
No bunkers on those first few
holes?
holes?
I don't know. I wasn't playing in his group, but I thought, I'm done. I'm cooked. Stewie's having a day out. He had 21 points on the back nine. Yeah, nice. I had 20. And then he followed up with a really nice 14 points on the front nine. And I had 17. So got back and got the chocolates. But I suppose Chud Jacobs probably hurt us with 39.
That's a big score.
To win by 3. But... yeah, no, we probably lacked a little bit of backup. You know, we had a few guys there in the 20s. Brian's pretty consistent, 34. Yeah. Keithy, 32. He'll be our captain this week.
He's captain this week.
So Keithy, big thing. So we had a couple of guys there, but to lose by 3, we weren't overly disappointed. We'll bounce back.
That's not a bad score in the big scheme.
But keep an eye for Stewie this week with his hat.
Can't wait for that. So that's all of our matches from the first week. So we might go across to this week. All the captains are up on the Facebook page. So I'm remiss of me not to have actually brought that list in. But as you know, I do fly by the seat of my pants, and I've missed that one. But that'll encourage everyone to get on the site and have a look. So our first match is the Dimple Balls versus the M-Hacks, Daddies. I keep forgetting their bottom name because it's split on the thing here. Anyway, I think I'll let you do the tipping actually because I'm not very good in this space.
Well, I'm just looking here. Looks like Andrew Jacobs is skippering the Dimple Balls this week.
Yep.
So I've known Chud for a long time. Don't know if he can back up his 39 with the pressure of being the captain, but we'll see how we go.
I don't think any of us are good at that.
And Lee Keogh, I think, come off a good one. I think we had 36 last week, and he's the captain for the MHAC. So that'll be...
he's a consistent player, Luke,
that will be consistent, and I expect Stewie to bounce back, so I'll probably pick the dimple balls here, I think. Yeah. But the pressure's going to be on Chud.
I did actually make some tips in my email that I sent out last night.
Yeah, I've got that here.
But it was out about 11 o'clock last night after an espresso martini, so who knows what I actually wrote in there. So our next match is the Reluctant Heroes, or the Purple Haze, against the Could Have Been Champions. I think
you've tipped the Could Have Been Champions. Because you've got Docky's back rested, Steve Lindbergh flying high under the radar, Rich River, expect big things as captain. So I'm assuming that, look, I can't go past Reluctant Heroes. They're pretty consistent. No. And I'm not sure who's captain for them this week.
Steve Lindbergh, isn't it?
For Reluctant Heroes, I'm not sure who's captain there. But I know Kirk's out. Kirk's out with a back injury at the moment, so they're probably going to fly one low. Might be Johnny Tomlinson. Was Johnny Tomlinson tipped as captain? Big J2?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anyway, I'll tip the Reluctant Heroes this week over the Could Have Beens.
Well, I think I went on the basis of Kirk would be in their top 4 scores most weeks.
Yeah,
and with
pretty consistent.
That's why. That would have been my reasoning.
Yeah, well, I'll go against him there.
Yeah, so the Turtles versus the Kelly gang. Turtles, well, they're probably a bit like the Reluctant Heroes. They get their 8 here most weeks, or pretty close.
So Rocky Guy is captain this week.
Yep. So that would be on that basis. Rocky and I'll North Melbourne man from way back. We need to stick together at the minute.
We're in trouble. We haven't got a coach either.
No.
for a little bit, but hopefully he's going okay and gets back on deck. So.
Yeah.
But I think I'll back the Turtles as well here. I think that with Rocky captain, he'll step up.
So Hump Day versus the Bugs. Now I do remember this one. I'm pretty sure I tipped Kate's team here over the Hump Day boys.
Yep, you did. Kate's been seen on the fairways a little more.
Yeah, she played. I saw her on Wednesday, so I went, okay, she's serious about her golf this week. So I think.
And Kevin Lister's captain.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good, consistent player too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm going with the Bugs. A disappointing last week for the Hump Day. They were.
Yeah, I think 44, so 22 points, double. That's probably a hard day on the track. So during a straight round. So I'll probably back the Bugs as well.
So over to the match of the round, the Jokers versus Mixed Bag.
I think we've got this one covered.
I know I did tip the Jokers here.
You did tip the Jokers. I've had a look at the team. We've got both of us got 8 on the park, so we're fully loaded. But I think the fact that Rocket, Peter Whitbourne, Caddy, Sean Slattery, Mark White, so most of those guys are teeing off in the morning. So they're normally afternoon golfers.
They looked out the window this week.
So they'll be a bit frozen. So probably take them 9 to warm up. And I think with Keithy as captain, I think this will. I think we'll get there comfortably this week.
3 pots McCormick before he plays.
Yeah, he'll get in and have his usual warm up. Coming off 32 last week, he'll
be your man.
He'll be our man, and Brian's consistent, and a few of the guys. Kane's been playing okay. Tonks had an average one last week, so I expect him to
be back. He's consistent.
Bounce back. So so I think we'll win this one comfortably, especially with those afternoon golfers playing in the morning. I think they'll struggle to.
They won't know where they are for 9 holes.
No,
that's a fair point.
They won't be able to judge the distance. It'll be colder air. The greens will be a little bit of dew on them. So I think the Rocket, and I think Rocket's captain. Is he captain this week? I'm not. He would have been captain last week.
Ben Knight,
Ben Knight's captain, is he?
So Ben's won the Champions of the Murray qualifying here, maybe last year or the year before.
Yep.
So I went with him, a bit of a big time player, so that was the only reason I went with the Jokers.
I wouldn't be backing against Keith, so.
No, what was I thinking?
Yeah. So we've lost the last couple, I think, so we're due to bounce back, so make a bit of a run. But
important game for you, actually.
It will be, and it's interesting after the first week, looking at some of the scores from the captains. 44 to sort of 78. I think Scholesy had the best one. That the pressure is on the captains. By the time you double it, if you have 3 or 4 difference in the captains. You double that becomes
8 or 10.
8 or 10, and it's hard for the other 3 to pick up. So
you're almost playing match play against the other captain, aren't
yeah,
you?
absolutely.
You almost
absolutely.
need to, as you say, check in after 9. If he's going well,
Yeah.
you need to probably change your strategy or vice versa.
Yeah,
So.
and as you saw last week with Dimple Balls, Stewie and I are only 2 away, so 4. They had to make up 4, and Chud come in with 39. And as I said earlier, I don't think he'll back that up just quietly.
All right, well, we better be serious for a minute. Rich River Lakes Estate.
Going okay. Sold another block. We've sold
Lakes Estate.
it's the golf club
estate.
The golf club estate. Sold 26 of the 51 blocks. Talking to probably 3 others. There's only about 4 premium blocks left on the golf course. So for those looking for golf course views, you need to get in quick. But interesting enough, out of the 26 that have sold, there are 20 locals and about 6 Melbourne people. So it just proves that a lot of our members are looking for a perfect lifestyle within the club. So like-minded people, secure. All the facilities at their doorstep. It's a wonderful place. But title's probably about August. The guys have got the power in, they've got the sewer in, they're digging the roads out now. So Doyle Construction's doing a great job. And so later this year it'll be finished, and people can start building. But it's a great spot. So get in quick if you're interested.
I said to you last night, we had some ladies here for a tournament that was talking it through with them. They love the concept and the lifestyle idea. Yeah. Some of them are, funnily enough, members at the National.
Yep.
And they just the comparison of what they're paying to live in a similar facility further from the main facility of the clubhouse and all those things is mind-boggling. I guess that's Melbourne, but
I sat with
that's what makes it so appealing.
Well, I sat with Matt Costello from Metricon to give me an idea, because a couple of people have said, what's it going to cost for an end product? And he's put some house and land packages together for me from Metricon, so anyone's interested, I can certainly pass those on. You can get a house and land package in there for just under 600,000. Locked up, ready to go. So not a bad offer, living on the golf course with everything at your doorstep for under 600,000.
Absolutely.
Lock, stock and barrel.
And as I say to a lot of people, go and talk to the people who are living in the current estate as you come in the driveway.
Yeah, in fairways.
Fairways, and those people, they absolutely love it.
Yeah, I know a few of them have their own little happy hour over there, and they quite often come over here and have meals together, and it's a lifestyle. It's that's what everyone strives to achieve, is a perfect lifestyle, and you can certainly have it out here.
Beautiful.
And watching these blokes sort of run around hacking the ball.
Well, that's right. That'd be pretty entertaining down on 14 there some days, I'm sure. But no, look, I couldn't agree more. As you know, I bought a block in there, and I can't wait. I love being here. I love our members here. So why not have a few of them as my neighbour? That's kind of a pretty simple theory, but we've got something in common.
So once you move in there, you won't be late for work, Steve. No, exactly. No sick days.
I've got an extra 15 minutes in bed every morning. It'll be great. Thanks, Morgs. Thanks.
No worries. Thank you. All the best, everyone, tomorrow, and good luck, captains.
Yep. See you tomorrow.